खिलाफत इर्तिकाए नस्ल इंसानी की सूरत है.
What does Khilafat mean to me? Everything. It means absolutely everything to me. I look to Huzur for guidance for every decision of life, be it education or marriage or the guidance of my children. It means essentially everything to me, and I would like to instill that in my children too. It's very important that they can look to Huzur, they can have that bond with Huzur, and they can look to Huzur for the same guidance. My favorite incident with Huzur, even though there's so many that I could choose from, it has to be the one where we as a family went to Germany Jalsa. And it started on inauguration day, where my sister was sitting in the main hall when Huzur came, and he walked past her, and then he stopped and he came back to her because he recognized her, and he asked her, "Ke aap log bhi idhar aaye hue ho? Like, you as a family are here as well from England?" And Nomi went, "Ji Huzur," like, "Yes, my sister." Then he asked, "Oh, tumhari behan kidhar hai?" Like, "Where's your sister?" He asked for me, and my sister said that, "Oh, she's at duty," and Huzur said, "Theek hai," and then Huzur left. Then on the last day of Jalsa, this is when Huzur used to come to Lajna Marquee at the end of on Sunday to listen to Tarane. And Huzur goes to the main marquee and Huzur sits down and Huzur asks, "Wo Punjabi wali aayi hui hai, wo kidhar hai?" The girl who does Punjabinizm, she's here from England, where is she? And I'm sitting in the kids' marquee, unfortunately, and I'm shaking. I'm like, Huzur is asking for me personally in Jalsa. Like, it was so awe-inspiring, but also I was like, I'm in the wrong marquee. And I tried to stand up, but the security and the discipline ladies don't let me stand up. And I'm trying to go to Huzur, but they don't let me, so I have to sit down. And I'm sitting there in the children's marquee right in front of the stage, and just disappointed, but just, I have to stay, I have to do it. And then Huzur makes his way to the children's marquee, and he sits down right in front of me, and I'm sitting at his feet. And I'm just looking off Huzur. I was like, at least I get to see Huzur. And then Huzur asks, "Okay, is there any preparations for Tarane in this hall?" And the lady goes, "No, Huzur, like, they were only in the main hall." And then Huzur looks down on me, and Huzur farmate hai, "Ye bathi to hi hai, isko bulao upar. Okay, she's sitting here, so just call her up on stage." And I'm just sitting there like, okay, like, Huzur is calling me personally. He recognized me and he's calling me to him to sing. So I stand up and I try to go on stage, and I've stopped again by discipline. But at this point, I'm like, Huzur is calling me. I need to go to Huzur. And then Huzur calls me up and he stands me at the podium. And Huzur doesn't even sit down. He stands right next to me and he tells me to sing to the hall. And I do. And it's just the most incredible feeling to have Huzur stand next to you, for him to tell me to sing is indescribable. And to this day, even though it's been decades, it's just the best memory, best feeling, just so blessed. I would be absolutely nowhere without Khilafat. The bond I've had the blessings of having with Khilafat has guided me in every aspect of my life. It's so easy in this day and age to be led astray, but I know that the bond that Allah Ta'ala has blessed me enough to have with Khilafat, it has always kept me on the right path, has always reminded me of my faith, reminded me of what it means to be an Ahmadi Muslim, reminded me of what it means to be Waqfino, reminds me what it means to be a Muslim woman. Alhamdulillah, I know this bond has absolutely kept me on the right path and close to God. And I really want to instill that love and that bond with Khilafat into my children. It's very essential to me, and I know it will save them. I know it will.